Hey there, what's going on? Welcome back with me, Nathan. In this video, I want to show how you can connect your Antigravity account with OpenCode so that you can use frontier models for free. Recently, Anthropic, the company behind Claude AI model, made a big change on its subscription terms, and it caused an uproar with the developer and builder community. Essentially, what happened was on January 9th, Anthropic enforced stricter technical safeguards while updating their terms of service. The terms now effectively block third-party tools like OpenCode from using Cloud Pro and Max subscription through the OAuth token provided for accessing the model. OpenCode has gotten a lot more popular over the last few months. It's an open-source AI tool that runs in your terminal and focuses on better UX, support for multiple models, and stronger privacy. Basically, it's a Claude Code alternative, so they block the tool from accessing their top models. Anthropic said that this change is about stopping abuse or unusual traffic patterns from open-source CLI tools, but a lot of people don't buy that. To many developers, this looks more like Anthropic trying to control how and where their models are used. And it's not just open-source tools getting blocked. There are reports that XAI employees were completely cut off from Anthropic models as well. The wild part is that they weren't using any sketchy workaround. They were using Cursor. Yep, the cursor that we all use, that's being used by everyone. So Anthropic apparently detected that people from a competing company were using Claude inside a standard IDE and decided to revoke access. That's not about traffic patterns, that's about blocking competitors from using your tag at all. The message this sends is pretty harsh. If you work for the wrong company or use the wrong tool, your API key can just stop working. That creates a hostile environment where developers are forced to follow vague, shifting rules or risk being banned. And for a company that talks a lot about being helpful and safety focused, punishing developers for using a different editor or having a competing employer feels pretty contradictory. It burns a lot of trust. Right now, competitors are stepping in to take advantage of this situation. OpenAI publicly supported OpenCode and made it clear that they're committed to an open ecosystem of agentic coding tools. Instead of locking things down, OpenAI lets developers use codecs inside OpenCode with a codec subscription plan. Yep, you really can do this in OpenCode now. And it isn't just OpenAI, other model providers like ZAI, the creator of GLM, Moonshot AI, the creator of Kimi K2, along with Minimax, all supported OpenCode to use their subscription plans. They don't care what tool you use or what company you work for, they just provide the model and say go build whatever you want. This effectively put Anthropic in a bad spotlight. As a company, they definitely can choose how to provide their service, but when you compare them to everyone else, locking users into a single interface just doesn't make sense. Besides, they are the only one doing this, as even GitHub Copilot support integration with OpenCode. What's more, there is now a way to use Google Antigravity's free tier with OpenCode. This OpenCode Antigravity OAuth plugin from NoFabris allows you to use Google Antigravity OAuth with OpenCode. This means you can access all models offered in Antigravity such as Gemini 3 Pro and Flash, as well as Sonnet and Opus 4.5. It's also very easy to configure, takes just a few minutes and you're good to go. Now if you run OpenCode on the terminal and then type /connect, you will see many AI providers that you can use with OpenCode. There is the ChatGPT option where you can connect using the codec subscription plan or API key. If you have OpenAI subscription, then you can connect it here. There is also the Google option, but currently it's only allowing you to use API key. So this is what's going to be updated using the Antigravity OAuth plugin. I will show you how to do it next. Now before we jump into the exciting part, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you won't miss any new videos that can really level up your skills. Also, click on the bell to get notified whenever a new video comes out. Thanks a lot for supporting the channel, you really help me make useful videos just like this one. Alright, so back in the Antigravity OAuth GitHub page, you can see how to install it in OpenCode. Basically, you just need to update the OpenCode JSON configuration, add the plugin and the models provided by Antigravity in that JSON file. You can use this prompt, copy it, and then paste into OpenCode. Or you can also just manually copy and paste the configuration over here. I'm going to do it the manual way for now. So this is where you can find your OpenCode configuration, both for Linux or Mac OS and Windows. So back in the terminal, let me exit OpenCode first, and then open the configuration file using VS Code with the code command. And here it is. It's an empty JSON file with the schema property. Next, go back to the GitHub repo, and then you can copy this entire configuration and just paste it into the JSON file. Save the changes, and now you should be able to authorize Antigravity through OpenCode. You can run the OpenCode auth login command, and then select Google. And here it is. We can choose between using Antigravity or API key. You can also do this inside OpenCode, so just run the tool, and then type /connect, press enter, select Google, and here are the same options. So just select Antigravity OAuth and then log into your account, and once logged in, you can go back to OpenCode, and here you can select the model to use. Note how the cloud models here are provided by Antigravity as shown in the annotation. You can choose any model you like, but for now, let's try the Opus 4.5 model. I can't seem to find it. Let's try search. Okay, here it is, so select that. And now I can use Opus 4.5 in OpenCode for free, which is pretty awesome. Alright, let's give this a quick run for testing. I will open my VS Code here. I already have a project open. It's a personal finance application built using Next.js. Run it quickly on the terminal. Type npm run dev. Now here is the app on the browser. So I will run OpenCode in VS Code terminal here. And then ask it what tech stack is used for this project. Press enter and let it process the request. And there we go, we have Opus 4.5 running through Antigravity OAuth, and it successfully responded to the request. Now you can use Claude, Sonnet, and Opus again in OpenCode for free. If you like this video and would love to support the channel, you can consider donating to my channel through the Super Thanks option below. Or you can consider joining my YouTube membership, where you can access this channel's emojis, get early access to new videos, plus a lot more. So that's how you can add Antigravity as provider in OpenCode and gain access to models like Gemini 3 Pro and Flash, along with Claude 4.5 Sonnet and Opus. One thing you need to keep in mind is that this access might change in the near future. Google may decide to change their terms of service and block this access, but I highly doubt that they will do that soon, as Google is also on the race to dominate the market with Gemini. But in case this doesn't work in the future, then you can also use other subscription plans with OpenCode, although none of them are free. There is the OpenAI Plus plan, which grants access to GPT-5 models, and then there is ZAI Coding plan, which grants access to GLM 4.7, and also others like Minimax and Kimi K2. Overall, there are lots of choices, and for now, you can get started for free by using this Antigravity OAuth with OpenCode. And that brings us to the end of this video. Now you know how to use Antigravity or Codex subscription with OpenCode and use your allowance there. I hope you all enjoyed today's video and get some value out of it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll join the conversation and reply as often as I can. If you're new to the channel, my name is Nathan and I help you learn how to code and use AI tools. Make sure to subscribe if that's something you find useful. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell, like this video, all the good stuff, as it really helps this channel to grow. With that being said, thanks so much for watching until the end, and I'll see you in other videos. Bye!